Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
We only want a manager, let's say, and we want to see whether that worker gets the car allowance or not, right in the car allowance eligibility rule. I'm opening up the eligibility rule in a different tab. So it says that eligibility rule says that the management level has to be 5. Executive Vice President. Right, that is supposed to be the management level. So if we choose a different management level as part of our job profile, right, so that means this car allowance will not work for that, for particular job profile, because the eligibility rule will not be met. So let's create a job profile first. Okay, let's call it as. Let's give it an effective date. Let's click. Okay, and let's call it as WW. Okay, Sales Manager. Okay, and the management level is something we will choose. So we will choose as 6 Manager. Alright, so let's choose as this one Manager. Okay, I've chosen the management level and Manager and that's it. I don't need to do anything else apart from the compensation. Great. So let's put in a compensation grade managers or above. Okay, so I've put in the grade right, but I've chosen the management level to be that of a manager, that's it. So now let's see what difference that makes when we hire a worker again into executive. So I go to hire and hire employee, create a new pre-hire, okay, and I'm hiring in the US. So let's hire something called OK. This is the name I have given MATLAB log, and then in the contact information. Let's give some email address. OK, and the work, the type is work OK, and the hire date let's give yesterday's date. Employee type is a regular OK, and the job profile. This time we will choose the second one that we created, right card sales manager. What happened? I just done a salesman. Did I put WW? I didn't, yeah. Yeah, you put what happened. Did I choose a wrong effective date? Let me see. Oops. Whenever I'm doing WW, it's automatically taking EDP sales. Let me create another. Let me bring another job profile. Then I'm not sure what happened. It's card. Okay, so let me box that same one which we have. Yeah, but there might be too many. So with the same name, and it might not give me the correct result. Let's choose this date properly. 27th and WW Sales Manager. Right, and management level is Manager. Okay, I'm just worried about this one. Okay, what if we choose a supervisor? Just thinking people have messed around with the management levels. Okay, anyway, let's go for manager only. Let's go for manager, the first one, and here we had put in the compensation grade, which is WW. Managers are above, right? Let me copy the name WW Sales Manager. Okay, looks okay. Now let's try to continue with the hiring. Alright, let me start the hiring again. So hire employee. But this time, I will use my existing pre-hire, right? I already created that pre-hire, so I can use WWMat, and you see, it is already there because I created this pre-hire one. I mean already. So I don't need to create the pre-hire again, so I can use the pre-hire again. So in the job management, the staffing model there, we don't need to add this profile, job profile, because there are only two profiles. So, oh, that's absolutely correct. Yes, that's what it is, thank you. I did not pay attention in the hiring restrictions, absolutely. So okay, so it did a negative test. You saw that, since that was not in the restrictions, so I was not able to hire for that particular job profile, correct? So that's how the job is? The hiring restrictions works. Thank you, there's a great catch. So I have to edit the hiring restrictions first, and then I have to add the sales manager. So now there will be two, absolutely, because I created it twice. Let me add both of them, and click submit. Alright, yeah, thank you. It was a great catch. So now let's go to hire employee. Existing oops. Just wait for it to refresh back. Okay, existing pre-hire, okay. And let's give the hire date reason. New position. Okay, and employee type is regular job profile sales manager. Location is London. Oh, sorry, that's high for New York. Well, it doesn't matter this one. And then we click on submit. So it will again ask for the compensation. Right, because that's what the business process definition after we initiate the hire. It should go for the compensation. So I will open the compensation and let's see what has happened. So our package has defaulted. Our compensation grade has defaulted because that is the grade for managers or above. We have put that in our job profile. Managers in USA, grade profile has been added $50,000 to $80,000. Now let's crawl down and see the salary. Yes, the salary component has come in, but what about the allowance? Is this expected, that the allowance would not be there? Yes, I know. Yes. Yeah. Yes, because the allowance was only for executive vice presidents, right? That's what you have the option to add. Can you still add it, or it will not prompt for the allowance will allow you to add, right? It will allow you to add. Let me show you so this is done. Now you can forcefully add it. You can click on add and you go. If you look by compensation rule right, you see there would be nothing. I mean not our ones, not the WW ones. Okay, if you add an allowance, and if you look at by compensation package and rule, then there would be no items. But if you want to forcefully add, you may write that you like. Like you saw, I added WW car allowance and it added. If you want to do it, yes, if you have the access. If you are doing it using logon's ID, you have the access, so you would be able to do that, but not recommend it. Right? Not recommend if it is not coming here. That means that the worker is not eligible for that, isn't it? That means the worker is not eligible. So we will try not to play around with the defaulting. Okay, because if it is not coming, then this is as per design. But yes, if you want it to be overwritten, you get the approvals and yeah, you can add it, no problem. Okay, so now you got the idea, like if the eligibility rule does not match, then that allowance or that particular component will not be given to the worker. Right, it worked for EVP, because that is what the allowance eligibility rule was designed. But when we hired for a different management level,
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@therateupptalk.com.